Ladies and gentlemen, one of the true leaders in our country, the Honorable Mayor Rudy Giuliani. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are really remarkable. Firefighters, police officers, first responders, rescue workers, you really are remarkable, and you do it every single day, and you do it sometimes under circumstances that nobody ever hears about or nobody will ever hear about. I have to tell you, when I look at you now, even though I've always been a big supporter and a big admirer of firefighters and police officers, and I think I knew this, may have expressed it, but I now know it in a way that I'll never forget it. You really, when you wear that uniform, that's the same as wearing the uniform of the United States Marines or Navy or United States Army, Coast Guard. You defend us, and you defend us domestically, and you lose your lives, and you put your lives at risk, and you get injured to keep us safe. And it's a really remarkable service. And because of this war on terror that we're now in, it's all become kind of united. On September 11, 2001, I think the terrorists that attacked us wanted to accomplish two things at least. They wanted to kill a lot of Americans, and they wanted to kind of break our spirit. They thought that by doing that, we would become frightened, it would ruin our economy, it would create some degree of chaos in the United States, and that we'd never recover from it. And they thought that that would happen because we're weaker than they are. The response of the first line of defense, of the first soldiers and sailors that lost their lives in the war on terror, made a very big difference in saving America on September 11. Imagine if the story the day after September 11, imagine if the story was firefighters and police officers run out of building in fear. Just think of what the reaction in America would have been. And maybe that's what the terrorists thought would happen. Maybe they thought that's what they were going to create. But the story that came out of September 11 was firefighters and police officers and rescue workers who stood their ground. Didn't move, weren't shaken. They lived through the worst attack they ever saw, or anybody in that circumstance ever saw, and they didn't flinch one bit. They went ahead and did their job. They stood their ground. When they were told to evacuate, they made sure they got the civilians off first and out first. They protected people. They protected lives. And I can't go anywhere without, even in Europe, or without people coming up to me and thanking me and saying to me, do you know what your firefighters did? And I love it when they say my firefighters. If it wasn't for them walking in the building and remaining calm, I don't know if I'd be here. And in doing that, they not only saved all those lives that are incalculable now, but I believe they saved America.